Christmas? Could someone tell me that? What is Christmas? Surely I don't know. And everywhere these lights, who needs to call a night? Could this whole thing be planned? I do not understand this Christmas. Trees with colored lights underneath, they still are only trees. Do you think that one day perhaps they might find that Christmas is kind of a disease? Every year it's waiting for me, waiting for me. Every year it constantly defies, placing strangers there before me, spreading hope and cheer mixed in with happiness, paternal bliss, another Christmas alive. And there's one more thing that I have discovered that I would now like you to know. The reason for Christmas, I now realize, is an excuse to tolerate snow. Snow. I don't even like the sound of it. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. What is Christmas? Candles everywhere, a fire hazard any other day. Children light them, no one seems to care. All for Christmas. Every year it returns here, and every year it's waiting for me. Why can't Christmas disappear and just pretend it never saw me? Every year I get my hopes up that it will somehow just leave, but every year I wait to find that once again it now is Christmas.
ゆらり揺れる光一つ痛み癒すことなく消える I take your life forever You take my life forever ひらり落ちる涙一つ思い届くことなく消える I take your life forever You take my life 止まらない注ぐ雨のように戻れない記憶 心は謎めいてそれはまるで闇のように迫る真実たとえどんな世界を描いても明日は見えなくてそれはまるで夢のように汚れを知らない願いは透明なまま
And ladies and gentlemen, oh, okay. The needles went haywire. I'm like, what? Where did that come from? Anyway, that was Arashi with Truth that we just heard, and then we had What Is Christmas by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Before we get to, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. But anyway, here is Says She.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Matt Raker. I play guitar.
I'm David Schollenberger. I play drums.
I'm Molly Pisarczyk and I sing.
So we have Mark,
Matt.
Matt.
Matt, David,
Molly.
and Molly.
Yes.
Okay. And so, just to let you guys know, if Jeremiah hadn't told you, I am Miss Lady Kisarmi over the air. A lot of people don't remember that.
Okay.
Say that again?
Miss Lady.
Miss
Kiss-
Lady. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, how was your trip over here?
Excellent. We avoided the rain. It was coming down pretty hard.
We
Well-
were very tall people and we took a two-door Cobalt. So that was fun. We put him in the back.
Yeah.
All 6'4" of them. We're like, get in the back.
Molly got car sick.
I did not get I didn't get car sick. I just got car nauseous, as per usual.
Hey, sometimes I get that, especially after I read or do anything else but look straight forward.
I get motion sick like walking up the stairs. So
She was looking forward.
I was.
And then the whole
then we-
world started to spin.
All right.
So,
Car sick.
how have you guys been doing since the last time we had you guys for Band Week?
Good.
We're almost done with our CD.
Ooh,
A new CD.
Yeah.
what's the album called?
The album's called Houses, and we're recording with Chris Keffer, and he's based out of Cleveland, and all we have left is record some keyboard overdubs, and
Yeah.
we'll be
Mix
ready to
master.
rock.
I'm really excited.
So why Houses?
It's
Our first album was kind of all about like not ending up where you thought you'd end up in life, and this one's just kind of about a lot of the songs are like the song Houses is about like going house hunting and like in more or less or like trying to settle down basically is like the concept. And we wrote and recorded all of wrote and practiced and came up with all the songs in either my dad's house, his mom's house, wherever. So where we grew up, which was kind of fun. So
Wow.
yeah.
So you guys have done any tours lately? Or just been working on the album trying to hammer it out?
Yeah, mostly working on the album lately.
Yeah, we played a lot of shows in the summer to help pay for the album. We played Ohio State Fair in Columbus, and then we played there in July, and then we also
It was
played
awesome.
we played in Pittsburgh, and those were our first two big out of town shows. So
They
it
had
was
like
cool.
Pittsburgh has like a Dutchtown, Deutsch, I don't know how you say it,
Deutschtown.
Deutschtown Music
Deutsch.
Festival, Deutschtown, I don't know. But they have a music festival. It's really cool. It's like all, the city kind of like all comes together and puts this together, and they have, I don't know, probably 10 or so businesses that set up to have bands for the day even if they don't normally, and they had like a huge outdoor stage and a couple other like smaller outdoor stages, and they just had music and vendors, and it was really cool. I mean, it's a cool thing for like a town to do together.
Sounds like a summer beer festival.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, but it was
yeah.
it was a good time.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our next big show, we're playing at the Euclid Tavern in December 11th. 9 o'clock.
And that'll
so-
be like all our original music as opposed to like a lot of times we do cover shows too. But Ukulele Tavern will be just to pay for our, would just be like our music.
And we're debuting a lot of the songs we've recorded. We haven't played live yet, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are we hear some of that tonight or?
Oh yeah, you'll hear all the new ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because this is our third time on. The last couple times we played stuff from our last album, which is called Tall, and so we kind of into playing the new ones lately.
Yeah. Definitely.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this guitar not make noise, and it's sorry.
It's
like-
fine. It's fine.
it's like it's not fine.
So do you guys get to watching TV during your breaks or when you're not touring or not doing anything work related?
I'm like a Netflix junkie, so yes.
I don't have television. I can't afford it.
Well, I don't cable, but I have like the antenna TV. You know.
I don't
Old
even
school.
have that. I don't have internet, nothing.
Matt, do you have anything to add to this?
I mean, I like watching Pro Football and Food Network.
No Comedy Central?
I like Workaholics, but that's about it. Very extent of.
Because they have a new show called Moonbeam City.
Moonbeam.
Oh, I saw you were like, is Elizabeth Banks in that show?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's right after South Park at 10:30 on Wednesdays.
That's way too late for me.
I'll have to check it out.
It's like an 80s themed cartoon based in
Nice.
today's time. It's
Nice.
in fact, they just had a new episode in which they went to see there's all these conventions that go on. You know, anime convention, rock conventions,
Mm-hmm.
all that good stuff. And they had a cop convention in Moonbeam City. And of course somebody got murdered.
Jeez.
And this is a cartoon, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
Cartoon, a lot of sex jokes.
I like that.
Yeah. Sounds right up our alley.
Yep.
Coarse and vulgar.
That too. And Dazzle's wacky way of solving the crimes always. So they all got locked in the cop convention when they figured out who the murderer was.
Oh, cool.
So it's like Clue.
Yeah. They also did touch one on have you gone bowling and you saw those little teasers on how you missed or how you got a strike?
Mm-hmm.
They did one just like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All those things were involved in how somebody got killed.
So does somebody get killed in every episode?
Yes.
Oh. God, and this... Whew.
Either that
Sounds like
or
one
they
heck
have
of
to
a
figure
cartoon.
out, just weird whack stuff. Like, Dazzle had to figure out how to solve a dolphin killing by being an actual dolphin. In the end, Rat got killed and electrocuted in Russia. Rat's his evil nemesis.
Dazzle and rats?
Rad.
Oh, Rad. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that one out.
You really do. It's hilarious and I love it.
Yeah, usually no one gets murdered in Chopped.
No.
It's my favorite show on Food Network.
Did you know that one of the guys is part of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
Yeah, Ted Allen.
Yeah.
He's always backhanded sarcasm. I like it.
I just miss when all
Sassy.
five.
See?
I just miss when all those five were together. It was like, let's see how horrible this guy is that they're gonna check out, and then they make him like very fashionable and very tasteful.
Which is not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not an easy thing to do for
Try
a
it.
guy. If a guy tries to do it, you know what they get called.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's another very educational show on True TV called Adam Ruins Everything, brought to you by College Humor.
Oh, is he the one with the glasses and like the super high hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
He
know
just
that
ruined
guy.
voting for everybody. Our voting system is based off of France.
Is it really?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like post-revolution France or pre-revolution France?
Post.
Huh. How about that? Because their revolution was after ours, though.
Yeah, they just modeled off of us.
They just modeled off. Okay.
So now we have the same election system.
As France. How about that? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Well. learn
He
something
also
new every
ruined
day.
hygiene and how Listerine is floor cleaner.
Ew.
and how Tylenol actually murdered a lot of people, even though nobody knows about it.
How did that, like, they were poisoned by it, or?
No, the actual acetaminophen that's in it actually kills more people and it causes a lot more acute liver disease than any other drug.
Did not know that.
And if it were discovered today, it would be by prescription only.
Did you guys know that?
Molly, did you know that?
I did not.
And yet everybody went haywire over one guy poisoning a bunch of people in 82.
Yeah, I heard
Isn't
about
that ironic?
Yeah. But that was purpose. Well, did Tylenol mean to poison people? I don't think that they did. I hope not. Because I think since that guy meant to poison people, I think that was sort of the source of the uproar.
But still, Tylenol does it every day and nobody
Yeah.
takes notice.
That's true. That is very true.
This is why watching Adam ruins everything. It also ruined the engagement ring.
Oh, what's that? What did he? How did
It's
he?
worth nothing.
It's
the-
worth nothing.
The minute you buy it from the store, it loses 5/6 of its value.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh? How about that?
So do you guys want to play something, or do you want to
Sure.
work up to it?
Let's play something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally. Hold on, I gotta get my mic situated.
Am I too loud? I'm distorting a little bit.
There we go. Sound better?
Peel back your fingers from the screen. Your face, it glows so brightly when it should be looking at me. And ooh's an hour, too much to ask. You have grown so disattached. But maybe, but maybe, but maybe I'm just a blip on your radar and a buzz in your ear. I could say any old thing and you'd never hear. Too many colors and too many sounds I miss having you around. That was one of the best shows I've ever seen. He was a passion crazed lyric haze and his guitar sounded mean. But ooh, you missed the whole show. That's hard to do, yeah, from the front row. But maybe, but maybe, but maybe I'm just a blip on your radar and a buzz in your ear. I could say any old thing and you never hear. Too many colors and too many sounds I miss having you around. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 I'm just a blip on your radar and a buzz in your ear. I could say any old thing and you would never hear. Too many colors and too many sounds I really miss having you around. I'm just a blip on your radar and a buzz in your ear. I could say any old thing and you would never hear. Too many colors and too many sounds I miss having you around. I really miss having you around. I really miss having you around.
Awesome. Was that off your new album?
It is.
Yeah, it's called Having You Around.
Wow, that was very jamming.
Cool. Thank you.
So I take it when you're actually on stage, that's gonna be with electric guitars.
Yeah.
Yeah, full band,
Drums,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But that one, it works out, like, we're lucky that one works as an acoustic song as well.
Last time we tried to play some of our new songs acoustic, we picked one and we got like halfway through it. We're like, this one doesn't work acoustic.
It's a super fun song. for
You
somebody
find
to
out
translate.
halfway through. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, we do a lot of, or not a lot of gigs, but a decent amount of gigs where it's just the three of us, and this is like we'll
The
just do
setup.
Cajon acoustic, and for places where they have a setup in like this amount of
I
space.
take it, Dave, you're the drummer, right?
Yes.
Okay. So where's your bass player?
We don't really have a bass. We have a combination of her dad and our friend Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
So.
on the wall is my pops right there.
Oh, that's your
So
pop.
yeah,
Yeah.
we don't
So
have
he
a full
plays-
time. So like,
Any like cover shows we do, my dad plays with us, and then any of our original shows, this guy named Blake Canola plays with us. Awesome bass player. They both are.
Yeah.
So,
So
we're
you
pretty
just-
lucky to have both of them.
So you guys just rotate session players.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, yeah. Essentially.
the two of them, yeah.
Yeah, Blake lives kind of far away, so it's a hard commitment to like. I mean, it's like an hour to come back and forth for all these kind of things. So, yeah, it's fun.
Cool. So you guys want to do another song, or
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sure.
what's the name of this song?
This one's called Not Me.
I was like, which one are we doing next? Is there any way to? Mine's like distorting pretty bad. My mic. Is there any way to turn it down or? No.
if I can do it off the mixer. Get your Yes, go ahead.
All right. Thanks.
I used to think that I was tough, but mental toughness ain't enough, no. I'm not known for diving headfirst, but with you I'm fully enamored. You got me twisted up and drunk on love, 'cause I'm not me when you're around. And could it be that I'm coming unwound? You laugh as if I really had a choice, but at least it seems I finally found my voice. I'll let you stick around. In New York City, I'm your queen. Our tiny hotel room has a view of the city, but back home, you know it's just the same. And we know we'll have to scrimp and save to see the streets of Venice and the Northern Lights. 'Cause I'm not me when you're around. And could it be that I'm coming unwound? You laugh as if I really had a choice, but at least it seems I finally found my voice. I'll let you stick around. Oh, Johnny dear, I think that you're the one. Oh, Johnny dear, I think that you're the one. Oh, Johnny dear, I think that you're the one. Oh, Johnny dear, think you're the one. 'Cause I'm not me when you're around. And could it be that I'm coming unwound? You laugh as if I really had a choice, but at least it seems I finally found my voice. I'll let you stick around.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thanks.
It's also off the new album, Houses.
Yep.
That's another new one.
Yeah, we have like there's about 10 songs. I don't probably just play those for today.
And
Just 'cause-
where can your fans buy your albums?
Well, when we get this one finished, it'll be on iTunes, and or you can email us and we'll send you an actual copy.
Yeah,
if you want.
our
We haven't
first
figured out-
album, Tall, is on iTunes right
Is
now.
on, yeah.
But you can also go to our website. It's sayshemusic.com, and you can stream the whole thing.
Right. It's also on like Spotify and
Yeah, we
all those
found
type
your
things.
stuff on Spotify
Oh, cool.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we have like 3 views on Spotify or something like that. So
Hey.
you'll be the 4th.
3 is 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So but yeah, so hopefully once we get these all done, we're hoping by like Christmas time maybe we'll have it all
Ready to roll.
mixed,
Yeah.
mastered, and ready to start pedaling. So I'm excited.
And what studio you guys are recording this out of?
Chris Keffer's working on it with us. His studio is called Magnetic North Studios downtown.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's big fun. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's very,
Like-
very good.
Amazing. It's fun to work with him because he like really won't accept anything besides what he has decided is your best. So like you'll do the
That's-
same
yeah,
line
that's good to-
like
yeah.
15 times and he'd be like,
Yeah.
B plus.
And
Studio,
yes.
and you're like, oh, okay.
One of the most incredible ears
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he picks up on things I would never notice.
And then like you
Ever.
listen back to it and you're like, oh, that
Yeah.
is-
Yeah,
I
we've
mean-
gotten lucky between him and our engineer on our last record. We recorded in Fort Wayne, Dan. Like the both of them are same, like wired the same, like, and we really like to get pushed like that because
Yeah.
we wrote the songs and been playing them so long we don't hear things that listeners would find annoying or
Right.
you know
Right.
Yeah.
you need an objective view on your music because
Right.
Always have fresh ears.
yeah exactly
Exactly.
fresh ears on it.
Yeah, so it's been good. We started writing this like, I don't know, maybe a year ago.
That's about a year.
Yeah.
Took about a year to get done.
Yeah.
Like we started recording in August.
July.
We did
End of
like
July.
we did one track in May and then I want to hit that and then we did the rest of it in July and then slowly we've been doing overdubs and
Right. Going in and trying to fix things and work on the vocals. Vocals took a long time. Sorry, guys.
Now, I know you.
But every time we got to go out there, you got to eat shawarmas. So it was,
Oh my
so it was a good situation.
Shawarma was so good.
There's like a little restaurant down the street that sells shawarmas, and they are delightful. But if you order 2 of them, the guy that works there will make fun of you. Like, oh, you're gonna eat 2 at one time? I'm like, yeah, don't judge me.
Okay. I've been curious, but I know people who have listened to like Effect Radio before they already know this, but I'm just curious. How did you come up with your name?
Oh,
It's an interesting story. Our first name was the greatest name ever. We were Big Orange and the Fresh Squeeze. That's what we were in college. And we were all considerably softer then. And so it worked. But then
well, we were trying to.
we
go
and
for
yeah
something-
when we ended that one to
memorable.
bury the hatchet because we didn't take it seriously.
Right.
We were drunk all the time, Molly.
Out of all the people
But anyways,
here, you get
So
mad
that
about
says she.
that.
We started up we started 3 years ago. We wanted something to like emphasize we had a female singer. So
And weirdly, I did not come up with the name. Everyone's always like, "So you named the band after?"
no, we
yourself?" I'm
kind of
like,
wanted
"No,
like
it was a guy."
because I think it's especially well around here like the style we play having a female singer is pretty rare
Right.
in Cleveland. So we wanted something that emphasized that, and
Yeah.
we didn't think it'd be so difficult when you tell someone says she and they're like. I
Says
don't-
she. They're like, first time I
and
told
then
my
they
dad,
sh-
he
and then
goes,
they nod
sounds like a Chinese dish. Says
And
she.
then-
And I was
yeah.
like, no, it's
And then
Either-
they nod
either
their head
French
after the
or
third
Chinese.
time you say it because clearly they don't know what you're saying. Oh, cool! I'll check it out, and then that's a little.
like, you gotta like write it out. Says she. It's not. But apparently that's confusing. For people.
Yeah, it elicits a lot of confused looks initially. But it works. I think it's something that people have to like it catches their
But then
ear.
every time that you go on any sort of like we get on stage or anything, everyone's always like, "All right, here comes she said."
She said.
He said she.
He said she.
or they put it in the past tense is another one
She
that they love
said.
to do. She said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It is.
You
what it
win
is.
some, you lose some.
So you guys find it hilarious that they screw it up.
Yes, all the time.
Oh yeah, like I have a
don't
bunch of
think
pictures
it's
in my
ever not
phone
right.
of like when we'll play places and it'll be written
On like
wrong
the
and
marquee or whatever. We had the one
he said he said
said
she was
she.
my favorite one.
That was what they came
I
up
don't
with.
hate that one. Like
He said sheep.
He said
He
sheep.
said sheep.
I don't hate that.
It was like on a big sign. Like, cool. So we're going with that.
Because here's the thing, I thought, okay, said she, it's probably a bunch of boys who named themselves after a girl just they thought it sounded weird and cool. I was not expecting Molly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we actually had one of your, we have Tall right here.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
So every time I come in here, I'm looking at that case sometimes.
Nice. You have it in a great place, right in front. Yeah.
That's Jeremiah's positioning.
Attaboy, Jeremiah.
Yeah, and then he played some of your stuff earlier today while he was doing whatever up here, and I'm like, oh, there's a girl. Okay. This is quite interesting. So where are you guys from in Cleveland?
I'm from Avon Lake.
I live in Elyria.
I'm from Avon Lake. We both grew up in Avon Lake, and then we actually all met in college. We didn't know each other before that, but
Yeah, we went to Miami University, so.
in Southern Ohio, and he grew up around Columbus.
Yeah.
And then after graduation, we all moved back up here, and got the band together.
Back together.
Back together.
Rocking so hard.
But this is your sort of your main job. You guys probably have other jobs to support
Yeah.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a high school teacher.
I make wax.
I like the way you took the world's biggest breath for that. And here it goes.
Yep.
I make wax.
I don't know what we do with it, but we make it.
But we make
Is it for candles? Crayons?
It's we do
so
we
many
use
wax items.
yeah. I mean we like dental wax and wax jewelry, and a lot of it's for
Dental
like
dams.
No. Ugh.
that's only a portion of our market. No,
That's the third shift makes that.
That's the third
night,
shift.
night shift.
Oh, boy.
Wax after dark.
Yeah, this is our focus, but we do have to have other jobs because, being a musician in Cleveland is very lucrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much. But
They'll
it's
come
fun,
around.
It's our passion. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we love doing, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay. So is teaching high school hard?
Nah. No, I mean this is I teach high school health, and it's fun. You never know what you're gonna get. Every day's different. You get there and you just don't know because they're all 15 and they have a lot of feelings. But they're fun and they're like I don't know. Everyone always says like, oh, they have so much attitude, and like I'm only in my first year doing it, but I don't find that. I find that they're like, even when they have attitude, like you could snap them out of it by being goofy. Like they respond really well. Like if they can try to look angry and like mad, and then if you like just giggle at them and stuff, they're like they can't help it. They have to smile because they're 15 and life's not that hard. So
So where do you teach?
in Clearview High School, it's out in Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine.
Yeah, it's big fun.
Yeah, I teach swimming lessons in the summer, so
Yeah.
I kind of feel your pain, but not quite, because I get all the middle school kids, but they're not as bad as I thought.
No, see, everyone always thinks they're like, oh, middle school and high school, it's gonna be terrible. They're not. They're awesome.
It's the real little kids that will drive you up a wall, because they
I like
won't
those
stay
ones,
put.
too. I love kids.
Me too.
But should we play another one?
Yeah,
Do we
that's
have
good.
anything else? What
Let's
about
do another one.
should we do houses? Since it's, could you make that any louder?
We're gonna have to get some WD-4 on that.
All right. So this is like the title song off our CD that's coming out.
Wait, no, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I thought I was ready and I wasn't. Okay, now I'm ready.
Oh, we have different opinions. Well, that's certainly true. But I said I would love you and I pledged my life to you and only you. And now we're driving around
I love watching you look. I love watching you think. And I can see the nerves and all the concerns written across your face. Now you can handle the young, and I'll care for what's inside. Just be mine. And on the day we went looking for houses, and I said, oh, well, any little house will do. And I don't care, no, it don't matter much, baby. Just as long as I've got you. Well, you like brick, but I like houses that are white. Well, I guess stone would be alright. Well, you get what you like, dear, and I'll decide what we keep. Well, you get what you like, dear. On the day we went looking for houses, and I said, oh, well, any little house will do. And I don't care, no, it don't matter much, baby. Just as long as I've got you. And on the day we went looking for houses, and I said, oh, well, any little house will do. And I don't care, no, it don't matter much, baby. Just as long as I've got you.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thanks.
So do you guys want to go and take a nice musical break over here?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Can we play one from our first album?
Sure.
Should we play TikTok, maybe?
You guys want to do that quickly?
Well, no, I'm saying, like, do you guys have this CD on there? Or, like, on Spotify or whatever?
I had to pull up my Spotify list.
Do you care?
I don't mind.
Yeah, let's do that. We can put on, do you want to do Drive Me Home or
Yeah,
TikTok?
Drive Me Home sounds good.
Put on Drive Me Home.
Yeah.
My baby wears his heart on his sleeve. He wears a look on his face that says, please, 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 love it. Everything he wants, love
and tired. These aching bones ache for the comfort of the home they know. But for now, this one will have to do. This one will have to do. 'Cause I have no sweetie here to curl these bones into. Will drive me home, put me on a train and take me out of Boston and drive me home. We're leaving tonight and we'll take on the coastline. Drive me home. When we get through the hills, I'll awaken the sunshine. Drive me home. I wanna get out of town before fall comes around. Each day that comes along, well, I am not a native here, and I don't belong. It's a shame to be
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go quickly, I just want to thank Says She for coming in. So thank you, Molly, David, and Matt.
Thanks for having
Thanks for having
Thank you
us.
very much.
Yeah, our next two shows are the day before Thanksgiving. We're playing a cover show at a place called the Quarry in Avon Lake. We play from 9 to 1, and then Euclid Tavern. What is
December
that?
11th
December
at
11th.
9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m. and that'll be all original stuff. So check it out if you can.
That's it. Thanks for having us.
Thank you
And
very
where's
much.
the Euclid Tavern?
It's in Euclid.
It's
I'm
in-
not-
the
I'm not
people
really
that
sure.
own Happy
It's
Dog.
yeah, it's
just bought
Happy
it.
Dog East is
Yeah.
also known as.
Yeah,
So
so they just bought it, and
On what street?
we've never been out.
Euclid
Oh, yeah.
Avenue, I think.
I don't know.
I think it's
You'd have
on
to look it up.
Euclid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's on our website, which is www.saysshemusic.com. We have a Facebook and a Twitter and all that too. So
Thank
Cool.
you
Thanks.
for all coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. And it's on my Twitter feed, at Miss Lady Kazarmi. My best friend, she's also a DJ here. Her name is Catherine Kay. Her trailer's basically a black hole and just blew up on her. Not literally, but figuratively, and she's having trouble paying for stuff. So we have a GoFundMe account set up. I'm asking for anyone who has money to please donate. Please don't be a Scrooge. Help her out. And the money's also going, not just for a trailer, but it's going towards a lot of things, such as her education. She's having trouble paying that off because she can't get financial aid. And her health. It's all written on the GoFundMe section. So do donate. She's looking for $30K. With winter right around the corner and her house being an icebox. Please donate. She's like a sister to me, and she's just really down on her luck, and we would appreciate it. So, and with that being said, the next show is here, so I'll see you all on Monday at 3 p.m. Thank you all. I'm Miss Lake Kasarmi. This was The Variety Show. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to The Variety Show on Lake Effect Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Lake Effect Radio.
Bars to the stars, so I stay on track. And if my intentions stray, I'll wrench them away. Then I'll take my leave, and I won't even look back.
Attention Lake Trent riders! Starting on May 2nd for at least the next 2 years, Lake Trent will be going back to Saturday fixed routes. This means on Saturdays, routes 1 through 6 are slated to run from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information on these changes, please contact Lake Trent at 440-350-1012. That is 440-350-1012.
Come watch the Lakeland basketball teams as they take on Edison at Lakeland Community College on February 6th. The women start at 1 and the men start at 3. You can listen on www.livestream.com/Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Lance from the band Darling Waste, and you're listening to Lakeland's own Lake Effect Radio.